You're welcome to today's broadcast. Sure Destiny TV, reaching people and touching lives.
Hello, fellow citizens. Greetings to you on this beautiful day. I want to say a very big thank you to those of you that have been watching my broadcast. Today, I have another wonderful one again. And please, why don't you go ahead and share it so that other people can also get to watch it. As the days draw close to the 2023 election, there's a lot we need to know. There's still a lot we need to do to take our nation back from these political thugs. There are some of them that are still pushing their way, doing everything in their power to make sure they maintain grip on this nation. But the time has come for us to take our nation back from them. We can't afford to give them another chance to destroy this nation. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already subscribed, and press the notification bell. That way you will be notified anytime I have another broadcast. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. I want you to share it with as many people as you can. If you're watching me on Facebook, why don't you follow me and also share my page with as many people as possible. That way they will be connected with what is happening in our nation. Some of you may be aware of the town hall meeting that was organized by Arise Television Network, where they invited the prominent presidential aspirant and share what their vision is, what their plans are for the nation of Nigeria. As usual, Atiku was there, Kwankwaso was there, and Obi was also present. But TINUBU has always been perpetually absent. They will always find one reason or the other, one excuse of the other. He has traveled, he has other engagements. That means he doesn't care. He's already exhibiting this sense of, I don't need them. Who are they to interview me? I am too big for them. I'm too big to speak to Nigerians. I respect Atiku, I respect Kwankwaso, and I also respect Peter Obi. Because these people, you can see, genuinely, they want to tell Nigerians what is on their heart. But whether you elect them or not is your choice. That's what you have to decide. But at least it's good that we hear from them directly. In many of the appearances, you know that TINUBU never came, and the few times that APC appeared, it was through the running mate, and that is Shetima. But the people want to hear from the person that wants us to employ him as commander-in-chief over this nation. But TINUBU is always on the run, one excuse after the other. This time around again, it was not any different. I mean, people already knew TINUBU was not going to show up. But the very sad thing that I'm telling you is heartbreaking, that I think any right-thinking Nigerian, anybody that wants the progress of Nigeria, does not need a prophet to come and prophesy to you and tell you that TINUBU is a no-go area. If we're thinking about governance in Nigeria, don't ever consider somebody like TINUBU. And they are using this idea of, he built Lagos, he built Lagos. I did my NYSC in Lagos, 1982 and 1983. The governor of Lagos then was not TINUBU. And Lagos was already a thriving city, the top in Africa. So nobody can be lying to us and telling us TINUBU built Lagos, built Lagos. He built Lagos for himself. See what he has done to Lagos. He has made it like a personal property. If we are not careful, what TINUBU did in Lagos is going to spread it all over Nigeria, make it his own personal property. He doesn't have respect for people. He calls himself the kingmaker. He will decide who he puts where. So is that what we want for Nigeria? I have not been a person that's really into politics. And even what I'm doing now has got nothing to do with politics. It's got everything to do with taking our nation back from these thieves. See what they have done to our oil. The oil theft has gone on for years, unchecked. How can people steal oil like this? It's not an individual that does it. It takes a team to make it work. People in government, as Obi has been saying, top on the list of the person we should all rule out of this contest is somebody like TINUBU Emilokon, the one that is saying it is his turn. He's making us feel as if we are nothing. We don't mean much. He can still become president with or without us. When he went ahead and did Muslim ticket, he was looking down on all the Christians. Nigeria is already a nation that is divided along religious lines, sectional lines, but then TINUBU didn't care. because he knows if I get somebody that's a Muslim, there are more Muslim voters, I will get block votes from the north, and then I'll become president. But I want to say to you, Tinubu, this time around, you play the ball over the bar. You will be surprised. You are going nowhere. I am from Kaduna State. Some of us from the north, we are supporting Peter Obi. Anybody from the southeast that is voting against Peter Obi, you are the ones working against yourself. We've never had a ruler from the southeast. There are many people now in the north that are taking side with Peter Obi to ensure that a new Nigeria is born with prosperity. See where our naira is. The value has gone down. Check today the inflation rate, the debt that Nigeria is owing. And so do we want somebody that will come and take us further back? Do we want somebody like Tinubu? Are you really sure? Whether you're from the north, south, east, or west, this is the time to take our nation back. We can't afford to allow these thieves to continue. And voting for Tinubu is going to be a continuation of the Buhari regime, but taken to another level. Buhari was just like a person that was an absentee president. As long as he got his agenda of putting his brothers and sisters in government, as long as the Fulani agenda can continue, he was fine, didn't bother. Buhari is not a corrupt person, but he surrounded himself with corrupt people. But somebody like Tinubu, how did he get his money? Go and see Lekki. The whole of Lekki is like Tinubu's personal property. And somebody saying, let's vote Tinubu, let's vote Tinubu, and you're promoting Tinubu. I think they have stolen and they want to continue to steal. They don't want anybody that will come and expose them. Do you know, yesterday I had a call from a friend of mine from the US, a Nigerian that lives there, and he was telling me how some top people, some friends, some trusted people, some of them clergy, and they are saying, me, I'm going to collect money from people like Tinubu, from people like Atiku. You know, at least they will only see them once in 4 years. At least it's better for me to get money now and eat. If not, they will go there and forget us. Can you see how people are so short-sighted? They are only thinking about the immediate, getting something for now. They are not thinking about tomorrow. They are not thinking about the future. For how long are we going to continue like this? Dear countrymen, Nigerians, please, I am begging you. Please, Nigerians, please, please. We can't continue like this. If we want to see Nigeria continue, this time around we must be smart. We must wake up from slumber. Greediness and selfishness must be brought to an end. Don't just think about yourself. Think about generations yet to come. We are tired. There must be change, not later but now. You and I can make it happen. People have been saying to me, please, Haruna, I want you to speak to the Hausa people. I want you to speak to your Fulani people. Don't talk to us in English. What language does the president speak to you? Many of the kidnappers, don't you know they speak pidgin English? This time around, I'm talking to the nation. I'm not talking to Fulani Hausa. I'm not talking to the North alone. I'm talking to Nigerians because we are responsible. There are connivers in the southeast. There are connivers in south-south, connivers in southwest. It takes such greedy people from the southeast, south, and southwest to connive with anybody from our side before they can get into government. But this time around, let's forget the differences. Oh, we are from 6 geopolitical zones. Let's leave those things aside. Let's think Nigeria. As I've been saying, when anybody asks you and tries to put you somewhere, oh, you belong to this religion, you belong to this tribe, you are from the north or the south, tell them, forget those differences. I am a Nigerian. I want to see my nation delivered from these wicked thieves that call themselves politicians. And I'm so happy that there's a ray of hope. There's a sign that something is about to shift. That's why there's a kick, just like a baby in the womb that's about to come out of the womb of the mother. And so some are standing up to fight it. But I'm so happy. Initially, I didn't quite understand. When this whole Obi movement started, I was just watching. My broadcasts were just more general in nature, telling Nigerians, please, you need to vote somebody of credibility. But I studied the different candidates. I can tell you, somebody like Kwankwaso is a great guy. Atiku here and there, but because he's part of the old with PDP and what they did, and even what's going on in their party now, it's very obvious that we can't trust somebody like Atiku. If he can do what he did to his own people, you know the aggrieved governors, the G5 governors. the ones that are the integrity group. So I don't need to go into the article thing. TINUBU's matter is a no-go area. Nigerians don't even consider it. But the one currently that is taking the nation by storm with a clear vision is no one but Peter Obi and Yusuf Getty. These two, I'm telling you, the greatest combination we've ever seen. Nigerians, please, let's give Peter Obi and Yusuf Getty a chance. You may not be part of Labour Party. You don't even have to be part of Labour Party. The youth that back this obedient movement, they are not partisan. They are not people that are into politics. They just want to see change in their nation. So it's important that you and I join this obedient movement. You and I should go everywhere, tell our relatives, because some people are still hooked to the past. Oh, me, I'm APC, I'm PDP, and they vote without thinking. They don't care who comes up as the candidate, they will still vote. I want us to vote wisely this time. And I recommend to you, Peter Obi. He has what it takes to move Nigeria forward. From the different states, I want you to also identify people that have Peter Obi's kind of vision, so that you don't vote the same old brigade into the governorship of your state, or the senators, or the House of Reps, or the local government chairman. And if you don't have a credible person in your constituency, you don't have a credible person for governorship, you don't have a credible person for the House of Reps or for the Senate, please forget it. But as it has to do with President, Commander-in-Chief, we are going for Obi all the way. Well, I know I've spoken a lot, as it is said, a word is enough to the wise, and I trust you are wise. So do the right thing. Do it now. So get your PVC ready, protect it, keep it, don't sell it, because by selling it, you are selling your destiny and the destiny of your unborn children without knowing. Don't let anybody buy you over. The little money they're going to give you now will soon finish. So protect your future. I want to say thank you for taking time to listen to this broadcast. Please go ahead and share this broadcast with as many people as you can, because they need to know what's going on in our nation. Let's get this vision all over. Tell people in the villages, in the cities, in the towns, everywhere you go, let them know there's a movement to change Nigeria, a movement to take our nation back, and that is the obedient movement. And we want to be useful. So join us. Let's do it not later, but now. So thank you again and again. May God bless you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye-bye.